I'm going to tell the Rebbe the words of the new song that we're singing with Mashiach, right? So I'm just going to read him. Am Yisrael, have no fear. Mashiach will be here this year. We want Mashiach now. We don't want to wait. Okay? We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. Oh yeah, Am Yisrael, have no fear. Mashiach will be this year. Am Yisrael, have no fear. Mashiach will be here this year. We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. We don't want to wait. We want Mashiach now. Mashiach now. We don't want to wait. Am Yisrael, have no fear. Mashiach will be here this year. Am Yisrael, have no fear. Mashiach will be here this year. We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. We don't want to wait. We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. We don't want to wait. Hey!
So welcome everyone. Well, no one's here right now, at least in the live stream, but just figured I'd stream a little bit of the game before I go to sleep. And I finally managed to get the things that... Oh, interesting. What do you know? One of the stars on this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-pointed star. And just a single one. So it's not even like they're all like that. It's just... Okay, that's not a good look. Oh, wait, there's the second one. Anyway, I mean, I don't have an issue wearing it. It's just the implication that's kind of worrying. But again, I don't think that... Oh, this is... Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Oh. Maybe like this. Okay, no, it seems me. So. Also, I was checking out a little bit of the Harry Potter website, and the thumbnail that I'm using for this video, that's from how the Pottermore Wizarding World website depicts goblins. Like, I mean, it's so clear to me. Again, it's not going to keep me from playing the game. What it is going to do is, it's not going to keep me from shitting on the game either. Let's see. So... Oh, hey, I don't know who's watching, but welcome.
But that's Julie's one, I suppose. Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
You can't be beat, can you? Curious about a beautification potion. What? Not for me, no mind. For a friend of mine. Don't be stupid. In my blood, my mother says. From her side, at least. I heard some chat near the girls' lavatory about booze last year. Do you think they're looking to brew a polyjuice potion? What if they already brew? And Sharp's actually that Hufflepuff girl with the long arms.
You know, it does help to look at the thing while you're stirring.
I find if I try to look attentive in potions, it seems to keep Sharp on the ball. It works quite well unless he asks me a question, and then it's not really a good plan at all. Overall, I probably wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, not a good idea.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
Master, I have family in America. What if I transfer to Overmorning and come back when he's gone? It's good that children are too young to attend Hogwarts.
I'd hate it if my father was headmaster.
Good thing Professor Weasley takes the role seriously, since Black clearly has no interest in his.
Professor Weasley must be exhausted doing her job as well as a headmaster.
We're lucky to have her. Black noticed a scuff on his shoe the other day, and would not take another step until a house elf polished his way for him. Quite bad.
Oh yeah, the House Elf Slaves, just casually mentioning that.
I'll spit out for breakfast. Not sure he sent the right message.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa.
What's this?
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio.
Let's see. So, what do we go in order to get the Voldemort?
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
How on earth are you supposed to reach that? Maybe. Interesting.
Revelio.
I feel like the leveling up in this game is way too fast. It's just, I don't know.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hey, what's up?
What are you up to
oh,
now?
Wait, what? Oh, I thought it was a clock. Wait, what? What's this? Awesome. 500 gold. Perfect. Where were we saying? Oh, yeah. The thumbnail for this video, it looks really anti-Semitic. It's actually a depiction of goblins from the Harry Potter Wizarding World website. It's like, seriously, every chance they have to depict the goblins in a way that doesn't, resemble Jewish stereotypes, they could do it. It's so easy, but they just choose not to. It's like, at the end of the day, I really think it doesn't show that, J.K. Rowling is an anti-Semite. It shows that she's so arrogant that she's unwilling to admit that she's wrong on something. Alright, cool. The strong tower, finally.
Revelio.
Yeah, it's like 3:30 for me. I'm going to go to sleep in a bit. It's just I had to work on some homework and wanted to just wind down a bit before. But yeah, I mean the game's fun, but like again, I feel like there's so many opportunities. Well, I'm sure you could hear what I was saying before Snappy, but basically, they don't have to make everything look just like the movies. And arguably, arguably,
Off on
they
another adventure, are we?
like if they, I mean, it wouldn't be perfect, but if they at least made if they made the goblins more monstrous, then you could at least argue, well, they don't resemble, like basically they're human enough that they look just like Nazi and other anti-Semitic depictions of Jews. But the thing is that if they were just like, for instance, there's some people who argue that. Oh, what's this?
Alien key. I wonder where it might lead.
There's some people who would argue, and I mean, I definitely think there is something to. What's that?
Revelio. There's the cabinet.
Let's see what's this.
How do I get this key in there?
What? That's not nice. Oh, so I just what? Okay, that was weird. Okay, so literally, like, I mean, given it's supposed to be like an enchanted item, but still, it's like almost joking about given. Maybe it's just supposed to be like a fly, but still, like, just it's not funny to commit violence against things that don't deserve it, and like even if it's like just an inanimate object, maybe that is an animate object, but it is still an object. But yeah. It seems all too intrinsic to the word politics of the Potter world, like you need an evil outsider's force. Rowling had many goblins being just one. Yeah, I mean the other one, the insider bad force, is the Slytherin. It's like, again, kind of troubling that there's a critique
I've
I've
always
heard.
said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, okay, that was annoying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like shoot, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the whole idea of a group of people that like just everyone from there is like cruel or evil or like selfish. I mean, like, yeah, you could argue they're all being sorted into it, which is itself a problem. But if that's not the case, it just shows how poorly her story writing, capability
How much longer
is.
do you think Black will be headmaster?
And like from what I heard, apparently the films she had the least involvement in were the ones that did the best and that were arguably better. One thing though that is, given it doesn't redeem the actual, work that she did, but basically, like a lot of people who were involved in the making, well, at least a lot of the actors, like they don't support her bullshit and they call her out on it, and obviously it doesn't undo it, but at least there's that. So it's not like at the end of the day, who's really the face of Harry Potter? Is it J.K. Rowling or is it Daniel Radcliffe? And again, like she's oh my
girl said 1421.
oh god.
What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Okay, you scared me. I feel like this game is trying to distract me away from the critique. Shoot, what was I saying? I'm sure I'll come back. True with Slytherin, and then JK doesn't reform or remove them. Like every bad guy was a Slytherin. Why didn't the group get destroyed if that was so? Oh yeah, all the young casters sided against her. Only the guy who played Hagrid came out in strong support of JK as part of that. Dang it! Really, Robbie Coltrane? Why couldn't you just remain the lovable, lovable idiot? Why do you have to become the bigot idiot?
Were you able to follow one of the Devalian keys?
Yeah, it's just one of them, and frankly, I don't like being made to hit them.
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Dedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through.
Another critique of this game is it really, like, I wish that the difficulty, or like there was like a combat difficulty, and then there was like a intensity of like how much. Because I mean, frankly, a lot of these quests feel like just the right length. Where if you're like a little kid and you don't want to have to do all these objectives, but like to me, it's almost like if you look like when I was a little kid, there was this one part of the sidewalk like down from my house that looked like to me it was like so long. But then when I grew up and I walked down there, it's like, wow, this is like nothing. It's just a few steps basically. And so like with that same thing, some of these quests just feel like way too freaking short. Like a duel where you only have like 3 challengers. I mean, maybe they wouldn't be that bad, but it's just so easy. Like basically it's either too easy or it's either too easy or it's like so intense that the lag basically makes it impossible to fight. I don't know. Let's see. That's something I definitely need to check out at some point. And yeah, it's definitely sad that you have someone who played such a lovable character, support. Let's see. That's nice. Honestly, though, I mean, I'm not going to lie. The anti-Semitic baggage gives me something to fetch about. Not saying that I'm glad that it's there, but I mean, hey, something to talk about. Oh, okay. This is. Oh my god, that's disturbing. Are those house elves that are basically being treated as pets? I mean, given maybe being treated as a pet is not as bad as being treated as a slave, but I mean, they're effectually just slaves that are being treated as pets. I mean, this is horrifying, and it's commemorated in this. What is it? Is this a little girl or an old woman? I can't quite tell. Yeah, it's really gross. And Elden Ring has amazing art. Way too hard for you. Interesting. I need to watch some of it. I mean, I'm very picky about what games I play, just because. Yeah, I mean, this is horrifying. It's just like uncritical. Like seriously. I mean, I guess you could say it's very immersive. Like this definitely takes place in a time before. But like the thing is, this could just as easily be there in Hogwarts when Harry Potter goes there, or even technically now. If Hogwarts is still around today, which according to J.K. Rowling, it is. So would they have this? Is this painting still up? And if so, when are they going to take it down, if ever? And I mean, like this just shows like it's literally a dystopia, even though Voldemort was defeated. I mean, not that he was any hero, but arguably, how is he any worse than the other wizards? He just wanted to, and again, not justifying it, but he basically just wanted to do to the wizarding population what they were already doing to non-wizard or like to non-humans. It's really disgusting when you realize that Voldemort is only just a little bit worse than like it's really fucked up. And I think I was watching some videos. Apparently, like in the like the whole Grindelwald shit. Wait, is this where I meant to go? Oh yeah. In the Grindelwald thing or whatever, apparently Grindelwald sees what's going to happen with with World War II, and so he's trying to stop it by enslaving the non-wizarding population. So basically, well,
This must be my house chest.
and
Just
worse,
to insert the token.
I swear, if this gives me the reward, that is such a lazy.
Seems I'll need to find more house tokens.
Okay, thank you. This restores my faith in the game slightly. Not in its Ooh, wait, can I?
Let me answer it. It's
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't mean that this
You
game.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
It's so annoying. Keeps in. Dang it. What was it? Oh yeah. So there's 16 of them. That's good. So it's not just like, ooh, do this, you get that. It's actually you have to work towards it. Which I mean, honestly, 16 is kind of a lot, but still, that makes sense. Okay, so what was I going to do? All right. Let's see. What the fuck? Also, that painting is gross. Those elves are slaves for eternity. I mean, on the bright side, I don't think they're actually the elves. I think it's just magical depictions of it. But again, it's, the representation and the fact that it reinforces the society. And like you said, exactly, Ariel, Voldemort is a product of his society. J.K. not challenging wizard extremism against Muggles makes it almost certain that violence will come again. The ideas of Voldemort remain present and even acceptable as long as it's done systematically. Yeah, definitely. And I think what's so bizarre is that, like, in that way, art imitates reality. Like, she's writing. Like, this is the fucked up thing. She's writing a series that's very reflective of the real world. Given she's doing a few things that, in and of itself, not that bad.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
But when you reinforce those same ideas that have been reinforced in the real world and don't challenge them in literally a world that you are the god of, for all intents and purposes, like, what does that say about you? And not just what does that say about you, but like, I mean, we're not even talking about, taking up a weapon and fighting fascists. We're not talking about any of that shit. We're literally just talking about writing a fucking book. And she can't do the bare minimum whether because she's completely uncreative, a terrible writer, or a fascist, or all of the above. I don't really know, and I don't frankly care. I mean, I think what's more important is pointing out the narratives, and then people can make of her what they will. Let's see. Oh yeah, what was I going to do? Quest. Okay. Her assignment, avoid, so I have to dodge roll. Let's go to herbology. I like herbs. I like to smoke the herb, and I like to grow the herb.
Ancient secrets bring forth an age of magic.
Well, that
With the rise of a new
talk about a tiny staircase. It's like it's so. Let's see if I can jump it. It's like. So that's interesting. You don't actually like. It's always there. It just renders. Ooh,
The initial death.
Sebastian.
Revelio.
Ooh,
Off on another adventure, are we?
always. Wait, what's this unlock? Where's the door? Oh no! Fuck off, Peeves. Where's the? Oh, it must be up here. So this is 2 plus 4 is 6, so it's 0. There, dummy guys. 5 plus 1 is 6, so we need 5. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. So I need 5. Perfect. Can't join right now, too early, Uchai. No worries. But yeah, that would be good. Let's see. Right, I say Snappy says that JK is the worst example of centrism today. She's for stagnation. Honestly, on some level, actually, yeah, it is stagnation, but dang true though. It is 3:50 here. Same for me. Probably going to play for another hour and then I'll go to sleep. I swear, like my sleep schedule is so messed up, and I mean, every time that I get COVID, I mean, it's just been 2 times so far, and hopefully it only will be 2 times. Well, actually, hopefully it'll only be 2 times that I get sick, but I'm, not. I don't have any illusions, especially because I mean, I'd rather get sick 3 times than Well, actually, no. Technically, I was going to say no. My point is the only other way that I wouldn't get sick is God forbid, but the whole point is I'm just trying not to get sick again, because every time I have gotten sick, it knocks the time that I'm able to really go to sleep back by here's the house things, the trophies or whatever, but knocks back the time that I usually go to sleep by at least 2 hours. First time really knocked it back to 4, second time to 6 or even sometimes 8. Ooh, what's this? Wait, what? What? Key. No, you sneaky. How do I? No. Where'd you go? Sneaky. Oh yeah. Try moving. Come on. Ah, nice. Ooh.
Revelio.
Let's check out some other paintings. Okay, a knight. Apples. Skull. Okay, nothing too controversial. Need to find some way to have like ability to see the chat without having to tab out. Ooh, I think this is the scene where like Umbridge tries to fire the divination teacher. The divination teacher actually kind of reminds me of one of my teachers in university. Not like for anything bad, just because I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a vibe, but a good one. And I mean, it turns out that the divination teacher, Trelawney, that she's basically right about everything that she says, even though she doesn't know it. Given the teacher that I'm talking about is much more knowledgeable and much more intelligent than her, but I don't know. Maybe it's just like the glasses. Actually, wait, no, not even glasses. It's like I don't even know what it is. It's just
Handy resource indeed.
I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Revelio.
Let's see. Oh, wait, is there another chest down here? Oh, cool.
Incendio.
Is this? What's the whole point of this? Oh, it did work. You have to light all of them or something? Okay, now what? I feel like that should have done something. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. 4. Wait, is that... No. Shoot, I need a...
Lumos.
Oh, shoot, no, I had it. 4. 1. Maybe 3. And... I don't know. 3? 2? I don't know. This is not very clear.
Revelio.
I'm sure I'll fix. What? Let's see. Oh, okay.
Lumos.
Wow. It was literally right under my nose. So we have... This one is 4. Triangle is 3. I was right about that. 2 is the moon. So 3 and then 1. Wait, do these have anything on it? So 3 and... Nice. Ooh! Ladder! Woo! Nope! Ow. Okay, so this is interesting little aqueduct. What's this? Challenges. So, where would that be? Field card? I don't know where this would be. Exploration, maybe? Okay, cool. Secret Solver's bathing costume. Interesting. Let's see. Collections. What's this? conjurations. Quest. Oh, right. I'm so easily distracted. Let's see. Let's see. Headwear. Mm-hmm. I like the skull mask, but it's like, maybe it's better when I'm going outside because then it's like, oh, I don't want them to know who I am. I'll just rock nothing for now. I need to go to Hogs. Actually, yeah, let's see. Let's do that now. Oh wait, no, let's not do that now. I almost forgot about this. Avian brown. Okay, cool. What's this? Rule or 6 placards. What's this? Ooh. Sanguine mask. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, you like the eyes wide shut mask? But we're not in the sex cult. That's not a thing in this game. It's just, it's a, it's like a, what's the word? It's a prep school, so this isn't like college, so you can't get away with that shit. I mean, maybe the teachers have some sort of, sex ring where they, do sex magic, but I don't think that's something that they're going to teach at Hogwarts. That's something that they definitely teach at, what's it called? Break Bills from the Magician series. Let's see. The books are so mean to the divination teacher. It just made me feel bad reading it as a kid. People who can see the future are always ridiculed or shunned in stories. It's an interesting dynamic that I think rings true. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel it with myself. Not that I'm any sort of prophet, just like when you see something that other people don't see. And it's not like what I see is because of any sort of like, I'm not, it's literally just because I've suffered from what I'm seeing. And so many people haven't, that they're just completely, their eyes are wide shut, I guess you could even say. And so in that sense, I mean, it's a really lonely place to be at because, there's other people who do see it, but it's not really enough to make any sort of difference. So inevitably, 8-pointed star, Ishtar. Oh, that's cool. I can still open it. Awesome. But yeah, I mean, the point is that sometimes it's easier to be blind, but it doesn't mean that it's better. Because, I mean, like, for instance, I got sick once from COVID, and that disabled me, and so I took more precautions. And I mean, eventually I did end up getting sick again, but not for a whole year. And at the end of the day, if that wouldn't have happened the first time, I mean, who knows? I might have just been like, oh, this is no big deal, and just, keep on keeping on until something even worse happens. And I mean, that is happening to some people. Like, so at the end of the day, I'd rather know what's going on than just, be blind to it. But at the same time, it doesn't make it easy. Ooh, what's this? How have I never been here before? I thought, wow, I've just never gone down this way. Interesting.
Rebellion.
What's over here? Okay, I want to impress my classmates on day 1, so let's make sure I'm wearing cool shit. And that my wand looks awesome. Honestly, let's see. Looks decent, but ooh, this one's also kind of cool. But was I rocky before this one? Yeah. So honestly, yeah, let's go with this one. So the only thing that doesn't really make sense, like, it doesn't honestly seem like there is a huge difference depending on what you choose. I wish there was. I mean, like, for RPG, this really has very little difference in what you do. And so, I mean, that's the thing that's upsetting. It's not a bad game. It's just there's a lot of places where it could have done better. So in a lot of ways, it's just like the, what's the word? Just like the lore, just the narrative. I mean, you have these problematic things that they could have chosen to leave out, or that they could have chosen to be like, and see, but that's the thing, and this is the problem. Because she's unwilling to admit that she did wrong, and therefore remedy the issue and just, right? But, and there's the thing, because everyone's in love with this world, she feels like if she changes anything, like if she retcons just by doing that for, I think, Hermione and the Cursed Child, I've been like forced to learn about. Oh, wait. Where is it? Wait, what's this? I hear it. But yeah, like they did in the Cursed Child. Oh. Oh, okay, there it is. Sneaky snitch. Anyway, so like they did in those. Here it is.
Revelio.
I did tell you not to put too much dragon on your fruit snack season.
Shoot, did I just lose it? Anyway, yeah, so I mean, it seems like she's retconned before, at least she's been willing to admit that things can change. But the thing is, if she goes back on her, back on how she wrote it, then all of a sudden, like, basically, how do you explain that, there's all this shit and oppression in the main series? Oh, here it is. But I guess it didn't end up going there. Okay. Well, where'd it go? Anyway, because you have all this shit in the main series or in, the main movies, it means that if you change it in anything that takes place before, you all of a sudden have to explain why the world has regressed. And I think that's a key point. Okay, wow. It was right here. Come on, I got you. I think it was 10. Got it. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's because the world is her little baby. She can't do what. I mean, this would basically be the equivalent of circumcising your child that you love dearly. I mean, it's kind of the, like, at the end of the day, there's some people who they have no qualms about it because it's tradition, but I think most Jews, I can't speak for Muslims, but probably most Jews are very queasy about the idea. Just because it's tradition doesn't mean, they're comfortable with it. Even though a lot of, Jews have their children circumcised, it doesn't mean that they're necessarily comfortable with it. It's just something that, for instance, given it's not the best parallel, but because obviously there's differences between this and surgery, but just like surgery, a lot of people are uncomfortable with the idea of surgery. It doesn't mean they're not going to have a surgery done. It just means they're uncomfortable or queasy. But with that, there technically would be nothing wrong with her just writing it to be that, well, the world at one point was, like, basically the stuff that hasn't been visually depicted in media. She could just write, well, all that stuff, or honestly, even just create, like, another Harry Potter universe, some sort of, like, alternate universe like Marvel does. And then what she could have done is say, well, this is the good Harry Potter world. This is the one where muggles aren't, well, I mean, you could still have the muggles oppressing wizards. That's fine. Because the whole narrative is about overcoming oppression. and that's something that, you know, is kind of built into the Harry Potter narrative. But then you have the whole idea of where am I going with it? You have the whole idea of
Someone was sat by the fire in our common room the other day with steam coming out of there.
so if she goes back on that, she basically has to find a way to explain why Harry Potter, that's been, you know, depicted in all these, basically, I don't think they've actually really depicted anything going back before this period in the 1800s. So they could explain it that the 1800s, you know, in order to not have to rewrite the whole game, because they're definitely not going to do that. That at this point in the 1800s, there was this increase in, you know, oppression that was like mirroring how they'd been treated by the Muggle world. And so as a result, they start treating them like this, but maybe make it not ingrained, or either that, or just, you know, write about this alternate universe where the magical races aren't treated like utter shit. Maybe there is oppression,
What are you up to
but
now?
maybe the wizards in this world actually try and do something to stop it. And so that way you don't affect the previous narrative, but you can explain, you can depict future things that aren't just completely fucking horrendous and upholding, you know, oppressive narratives that exist in our world today.
Revelio.
Ooh, what ding. Is there something here? Ooh, what's this? Oh. The waters of Laggy. Not like Lathi, the waters of Laggy.
Lumos.
Also, that's just really disturbing how it closes. Why does it have to imply that the consciousness in the chest dies? Or at least like you know, fuck it up or something. It's like, I just feel like there's so much violence encoded into this game and into Harry Potter in general. Too much that like more than needs to be used in any sort of, you know, kids series. And again, not. Well, this is the thing. She started it off as a kid series, and that's how it became known. And so then when she added darker elements, then you still have it meant for kids, just by the fact that it's the narrative she uses aren't meant for kids, though the, you know, originally it might have been meant. I don't know. It's just, let's see. Okay, I guess it's time to start this. So, let's get, yeah. Where's Professor Garlic? Hello, sweet. These look like, what are they, hanging gourds? Is this Everett? How do I know their names?
Revelio.
I hate to see a creature like that. The trolls have no business.
Oh, you actually care about... Wait, was that... Where's Poppy? Oh, that's her. Dittany? Oh god, why am I doing that? See what's there upstairs. Oh, cool. Oh, awesome. You can harvest stuff upstairs. Oh wow, awesome. I snuck my way inside. I'm able to get in here. You just have to unlock it this way. Sweet. Woo!
Revelio.
Okay, yeah. I should stop goofing off. Like, see, and this is the thing. I could care less of this Harry Potter. It's just a very detailed world. I mean, it does help that I did, play and watch. Or, I mean, not play, but I did watch and read the Harry Potter books. So, I mean, definitely have some sort of investment into it. But it's not like, this isn't my favorite thing ever. It's just a bit of nostalgia. But even then, not enough to keep me from criticizing it or even mean that I like the series. It's just like, I don't know, it's at the end of the day, what it does is it inspires me to write something better. Given I don't know if it will be better from a narrative point of view or like from a writing point of view, but it'll definitely be better from a lore narrative or social justice point of view, as in literally anything but supporting the narratives of oppression.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Was she?
We do look forward to growing together.
She's cute.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again.
I'll be a teacher's pet.
This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentaculars than the bouncing bone. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Mandragora. Judaim.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Okay, you guys see the Jewish stars, right? Like, that's not just me, huh? Look at this crap. Literally on my road. Okay. Oh, this one's kind of fat. I thought you were taking longer. Okay, enough of that. Just wanted to get some of the hyoscamine.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Prepare! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off we go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. If we can all get started, I need to have a brief word with our new students.
Yes, please. Alright. Let's see. Got some comments. So, let's see. It's tough because the problem with goblins, do you think it was intentional? I don't know much about her response to Becca. That's the thing. She hasn't responded to it. She doesn't acknowledge it. Why not human bankers? The thing is that she doesn't just depict them as bankers, she depicts them with traditionally Jewish stereotyped traits. Love goblins, to be honest. One of my favorite fantasy creatures. Hope they stick around through the baby. No, the problem isn't goblins. The problem is that she basically portrays them as not the villains, but kind of like an unsympathetic group of, not just unsympathetic, almost like ungrateful, which is also kind of this stereotype that Christians have against Jews. It's like, oh, we let you live in our lands, and then we try to give you, the gospel, and you reject it. And it's like, we are giving you all this, and you reject it. And so it's like there's a lot of this kind of built-in anti-Semitic stereotypes you could definitely read in. But see, that's the problem. You have to be decently educated on the history of Jews in Europe. But not just that, you have to, basically know about these dog whistles. And the thing is that it's not enough that you just know about them, because there's a lot of people who know about them, but they just can't connect the dots. And I don't think it's... Oh, shit. It's not necessarily because the dots aren't there or because they're dumb or anything. I think it's just a lot of people have these, rose-colored goggles with which they look at a lot of things, including media. Anyway, it's 4:20. I'm going to take this stab because we are in the garden. This is gardening class, after all, and we have to learn what happens after you garden. I accidentally screwed this stuff up when I was mixing it up, like these dabs, and so it basically has like very little taste because I left it in too long when I was melting it to mix together, and so I evaporated off a lot of the terpenes, I think. But worst case scenario, it still has THC. Some of it's even CPN probably, just not very flavorful. But some alchemy, just mix some of that with some other stuff, and it'll taste good again. So I'm going back to school again tomorrow. Finally recovered enough that I'll be able to sit in class, hopefully. Alright, let's go talk with Teach. Professor Garlic, Mrs. Garlic.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
I wonder, does she smell like her? Oh my god. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I swear. But look at that. Look at her dress. It has like wheat at the bottom. I love that. Oh my god. You have such an awesome dress. An awesome dress for an awesome teacher. I'm sorry, like seriously, I think she might be my favorite teacher. I like plants.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake.
Oh, thanks. I know a lot about mandrakes. They're also aphrodisiacs. Wink, wink. I did enjoy it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic mead. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom.
Ready to
I
bloom.
arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. It wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Nicholas fancy or roses?
She is, let's just say, the qualities I'd look for in a wife, because I'm not a vulgar person, but she's very beautiful and, yes, a video game character, but the point remains, women who can garden are very attractive. And women who know what to do with the things that you get after you garden, even more attractive.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Strange.
It's called sabbatical, honey.
If I didn't have that fireplace to sit next to, I think I should be terribly homesick. Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend itself? Why, the very idea.
Yeah, just... I'm sorry, is this school teaching kids how to poison people with mandrake? That's not cool. That's not cool at all. I mean, it's kind of cool, but, like, probably illegal. I mean, like, is mandrake legal to possess in the UK? What's this? Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you. And I don't know who's talking. And to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality. From bitterroot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill while under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you, as do all of your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards always, Eleanor Everly. I swear, y'all probably will never let me live this down. There's some people on the Discord. Eleanor Everly. Everett.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
So true, especially when it comes to weed. Last season means you can harvest soon. Now means you got a long time. Alright, what am I supposed to do?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
But can you put weed in it? Dittany? Only takes 10 minutes? I'm sorry, can I grow weed here? Is that against the Hogwarts rules?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of the garden. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. There, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Dentata! Dentata! Are these a Chinese chomping cabbage? Because it does this.
Your weeds possess their own rocket.
Weed.
Form of beauty.
Awesome, I like weed.
Ravenclaw. Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander.
Nice to meet you. Wait, what are you talking about? We've dueled.
Will take us there.
Asshole. You don't even bother to know my name?
Excuse me.
Oh, no, excuse me.
Sebastian. He's good.
Oh, so you do remember me. Okay, cool.
I slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Oh. Well, thank you. Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me. Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Huh.
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon. Here we are.
Wait, no, I wanted to hear what you were saying, asshole. Were you blaming the Slytherin? That's real cowardly.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once.
I'm sorry.
Just when you put it
What are
on,
we feeding to them?
trust me,
Cucumbers?
you will not go through that.
Oh, that's weird. From this angle, it looks like milk.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
How do I...
There you go. Look at that! That's sure that they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden. Keep the gnomes out. I did save her the Dean over, but they left the honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Yeah, imagine if it was you. Sorry, I mean... Let's see.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from the
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary.
But can you eat it?
Death Cat has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden.
Like weed?
You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Right. Oh, what? But I thought we were supposed to feed them. Seems like we were feeding it to them.
Revelio.
So is there any plants here that I can harvest? Come on, Slowpoke. I didn't tend to them, I literally harvested. What the heck is this talking about? I literally took them. Woo!
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
So, are we feeding them
I
cucumbers?
bet it's the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Yeah, let's not talk about my fingers. Because I am very green.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. But I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I'd enjoy chatting with you too, Mrs. Garlic. Mrs. Garlic in the garden with the magical plants.
Mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost Revelio.
Wait, I gotta talk to you, Mr.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
What you talking about? Wait, where'd Garlic go? I wanted to talk to her. She wanted to talk to me. And why not? Wait, what's this? Oh, here she is. I guess she doesn't want to talk to me. Ooh! Another 44 gold. I wonder what's this place for? Wait, can I go in here? Yes, I can. It's unlocked now. Interesting. Anything up here? Ooh, this stuff looks like some sugar cane. Why can't it be weed? Come on. Let's grow weed at Hogwarts. Hogweeds. Hogwarts. Hogweederts. Hogweedwarts. Seriously, if I was in charge of this place, I'd reform the whole damn place. Alright, so...
Revelio.
Wait, what? You know, why do I keep getting off track? Okay, let's see. What is this inventory? Challenges? What's this? Oh, excuse me. Classes. Potions class. Let's go to potions. Ooh, what's this here? What's your name, sir?
Revelio. Oh, shouldn't there be orange or
Mr. Malakh.
Professor Black would never allow.
Oh, wait, where'd you go? Where? Oh. Ooh. 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 Oh. Oh. My name's the Flying Key. This isn't a rip-off of Mickey Mouse at all. Oh. Oh. That wasn't very fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck you, Key. Wait, what? No, I like the keys. Why did I say that? I like the keys. I'm sorry, Key. There's just no other way to collect you because you're very sneaky and you move around fast. Okay.
Revelio.
Ooh, what's in here? Well, I'm going to save this. Or wait, I probably should say. I'm going to, because I remember I want to see both, what happens with both. So let's see, how do I do settings? Okay, save game. Okay. Let's start.
Revelio.
What's this? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. Is there any here that's better? Baseware. That's literally the same. 24, 24. Okay, so I'm literally just with the best gear I have right now. Alright, collections. Okay.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. Trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Poppy, you said that last time. No offense. But I'm paying attention to you, so it's not like I'm not listening. Alright. Let's start. Honestly, maybe I'm too... Yeah, I want to wear the school uniform inside. I feel too much of an outsider like that. Okay, what's it? How's this? Is that good? Meh. Not feeling it. Pattern house robe. Is that good? What's this look? Nah. Pattern house robe. That's good, I think. Yeah. And then we'll go with. This should be. Ooh. So many good choices. What's this? This is interesting. Ooh, interesting. Now, honestly, like what happened to the other uniform? Huh. Yeah, let's go with that. And then what about the cloak? Neckwear. This is a really cool one, though. I wish you could change the colors on them. Yeah, let's go with that, like before. And then any change in hats. I wish that I added... Ooh, what's this? Is this like a... It's a winter hat. Interesting. And I'm just stuck with what I was using before. Can I just, without... Oh, sweet, I think I can. Okay, cool. I don't know why I didn't think about doing that before. So let's check out all the different looks. Oh, this looks butt ugly. Let's see, maybe... Yeah, let's look like we're supposed to be in school. Yeah, I don't think we need anything. Actually, wait, yeah, we do, because my character is Jewish, so we need some sort of head covering. Yeah, that's good. Let's see, do we need, yeah, I don't need this right now. It's not too terribly cold in Hogwarts, I don't think. So let's see outfits. Stylish blade, yeah. This is what I'm supposed to be wearing. Now let's see, do I even need any things to cover my hands? Some cerulean rivet gloves. Yeah, don't need them. We're just going around. Nothing too hazardous in Harry Potter world, Hogwarts. I mean, besides the environment, the toxic environment, there's that. Let's see. Yeah, sorry I get so obsessed with the little details. Okay, yeah, let's go like that. Now we'll start. Wait, how does everyone else look? How do I get those robes? Am I, like, completely blind to that? I mean, I guess this is a close approximation, but it's, like, not really what I'm looking for. Oh my god, how did I... I'm so stupid. It's literally the traditional school robe. I was just going around messing around with different designs. Okay, so in that case, let's see the styles that look better with this. Is that? Maybe. What about that? No. Where's the cerulean? Oh, the teal. Ah. Prefect. That looks good enough. So then with a hat, let's see, maybe go with that. It looks too goshy with that. Is that even a word? I don't know. Okay, is there a better? Okay, no. Now we look good. Now we look like we belong. We belong. Join us. One of us. What did I just get a achievement for? Okay, Snape knockoff.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries.
Wait, sterilize and heal injuries? Or sterilize, comma, and heal injuries?
Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Because I would very much like to have children, so I'm not going to drink this if it's the second.
Please begin.
Please begin, Mr. Malakh.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Okay, let's do this. I am.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
A pinch. One. 2. Josh, Arba. 4. Okay, we've added 4 in. Now we're stirring the cauldron. Okay, that was very short. Like, it doesn't feel like there's much depth to it. It's just like, do this, do that, do this, do that. But it would be fun to actually have.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Well, they're racists.
Should you chop the kidney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Professor, what should I be doing?
You should have collected the ingredient. Finish your potion.
Ooh, what's this? A dodecahedron or something?
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish, which I can just replace it with one from J. Pippins.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it.
Revelio. I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker.
Oh, awesome.
Merlin Spear, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, We'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt. Revelio.
Oh, I remember you.
Fine job brewing your first Wiccanworld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you had permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But you can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an endurance potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
Yeah, I don't know.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Your potion should not.
Revelio!
Wonder eggs. Memorandum. Date 31st of December 1875. From Aura Office. Subject Bargain and Bucks. Bargain and Bucks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more auras to join those that have already been watching the shop. We are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Interesting. I don't know why I just have this thing there. Alright, so we got some mongrel fur as well. Maybe I should take it just in case.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Gareth. Hello again.
Never mind.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Alright. And now we are cooking. Perfect.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to.
Well, that wasn't my fault. I didn't give it to him.
Well done, Darren.
What now,
Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
I brewed an Edward's potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He could be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there
Oh, believe me,
are
I
often
will
essential to
be.
the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you could keep that flopper feather. This time.
Oh.
That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio. That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Well, for certain you'd have helped.
It did sound like fun. I shouldn't have been so concerned with getting in trouble.
I think it's good to take risks every now and again, especially when it comes to potions class. Sharp may seem gruff, but I bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Okay, good.
Revelio.
Oh, my robes are going to reek from Gary's inspiration for the rest of term. You can't imagine how you... It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Revelio. It's a Accio.
Oh, I'm totally reloading that save. I didn't mean to use that. I shouldn't be forced to.
מזמור לאמתך קלת יופי.
That was an interesting.
Wasn't precisely.
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed upset with you.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think deep down he respects my artistic spirit. Sharp may seem gruff, but I bet if you get... Best be off.
Rebellion may force me against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying.
Orders comprise the Ministry's magical law enforcement and protect the wizarding world from all sorts of threats, particularly those posed by dark magic. This Auror badge belongs to Professor Sharp. Oh, shoot. Oh, right, that's what I wanted to check out.
מזמור לעץ החיים, הללם האלים, טוב להודות לאשרה, ולזמר לשמך אשת עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך.
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I feel like I'm missing something. Where did I go last time?
What are you up to now?
There was something else that's wrong.
Revelio.
That's the last time I had a potion idea that I don't write down.
Revelio.
My mother used to say I was lazy, but wouldn't pick up my toys.
Why does this keep happening? I totally forgot I needed to.
Who skis when you know Anna
Worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you. Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a separate pair? I hate these
As long
socks.
as his socks are that right, can't be packed up. Be thankful you have
I'd
socks.
rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not done.
Ready for your perusal today? Take your time.
Something.
See?
And you said the chance.
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Just like the top. Anyone seems to have an affliction. Has he been hurt?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
If
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you can refuse. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and be careful with shopping precautions. Papa, can we really wash Tara?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say bet you have a sharp eye for fashions. Be sure to stop by whenever you are down. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
You won't be disappointed. That's a glad rag's promise.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
You won't be disappointed. That's a glad rag's promise.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
You won't be disappointed. That's a glad rag's promise.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Sure to stop by whenever you're about. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Nothing warms a body like intending.
Revelio.
Ooh, I actually like this. This looks kind of cool.
Revelio. Toilet. Revelio.
Lumos.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. What can I do for you today? Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hello, be with you in a bit. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Butter beer is served both cold and hot and has a slight alcoholic content that seems to impact house elves much more than humans.
Revelio.
An ambitious surprise awaits anyone who tries to wash with this particular bar of soap. Once submerged in water, a cohort of wriggling tadpoles patches right out of the suds. Oh, that's disgusting.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
on to
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
When does one get a body to create an inferiorist? Do you have to kill them yourself? I wish I'd paid more attention when I was at Hogwarts.
The ministry's good work.
Oh, dear me. She's been bashful. I will.
The mounted hog's head rolls its eyes and snuffles its nose as it oversees the sea atmosphere. A decidedly interesting clientele of the hog's head.
Asis alayich elokayich kimsos khatan al kala Asis alayich elokayich kimsos khatan al kala Yasis alayich alayich elokayich kimsos khatan al kala Yasis alayich עלייך אלוקייך כמסוס, כמסוס כמסוס חתן על כלה. יסיס, יסיס עלייך יסיס, עלייך אלוקייך כמסוס, כמסוס כמסוס חתן על כלה, על כלה יסיס, יסיס עלייך יסיס, עלייך אלוקייך כמסוס, כמסוס כמסוס חתן על כלה. יסיס עלייך אלוקייך כמסוס כמסוס חתן על כלה. יסיס עלייך אלוקייך כמסוס כמסוס חתן על כלה. אוי יסיס, יסיס עלייך יסיס, עלייך אלוקייך כמסוס, כמסוס כמסוס חתן על כלה, על כלה יסיס, יסיס עלייך יסיס, עלייך אלוקייך כמסוס, כמסוס חתן על יסיס עלייך אלוקייך כמסוס כמסוס חתן על כלה. יסיס עלייך אלוקייך כמסוס כמסוס חתן על כלה. אוי יסיס, יסיס עלייך יסיס, עלייך אלוקייך כמסוס, כמסוס כמסוס חתן על כלה.
Revelio. Got it. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Tissa Black, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and Cressida Bloom seems to think of the library as her own personal arena in which to practice her latest incantations. It is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics. This is the way I meant to go before. At least I thought. Frog Choir. Here perch the slimy yet symphonic choirs that compose the Hogwarts Frog Choir. These magical amphibians can sing in a 6-part harmony and hold a pitch better than most humans. Snake pipe.
Lumos. Stairwell looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map. Where's the treasure? Revelio.
Lumos. Revelio.
My head's about it.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
You mean you won't be coming home for the holidays? Darling Aunt Philomena has come all the way from Belgium! Where? The truth. And gooseberry. Ah!
I give up.
Revelio.
Interesting. Oh.
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Ready to go. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Levioso.
Revelio.
Levioso.
Accio.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Levioso.
Revelio.
Levioso.
Accio.
Levioso. 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 Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Leviosa. 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 Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Leviosa. 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 Accio. Leviosa.
See, that's the thing. It's not the game specifically; it's the entire universe. But you could argue, well, if it's anti-Semitic, why even talk about it? I mean, it's the same thing with this. At the end of the day, it's not like it's so suffused. You could argue something's anti-Semitic. Why do you watch it? But the thing is, it's so suffused into our culture, you can't just ignore it. I mean, you can, but that's not actually doing anything. Even right now, I'm just trying to figure out this stupid puzzle. That I mean, I figured it out. I just don't know. Like, let's see. Wait. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's like just very strange how the physics in this game work. So I had to watch it on video. Wait, what? Is there anything here? You've got to be kidding me. Here? I already got everything apparently. Shit. So, was that all for nothing?
Revelio.
Okay, so there is no reward. Shit. So I'm just going to do this. I think you're probably gone by now, but we'll still have a good day. Oh shoot, sorry. Yeah. Son. Sorry, forgot about that. I'm going to finish up after this quest, I think. Oof, it's really not good to die in this game because the load screens are fucking long.
I watched the light go out of your eyes. No, then, stop! We just hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere with
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. I'm so close to Hogwarts.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story. But
holy shit, this looks like Mitch McConnell in drag.
You've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of
Seems like he
puzzles
should
and
be
enigmas.
Ravenclaw. But hey.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely.
Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on. We'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What shall I do now?
Incendio. This is uncharted territory. Run and spit!
The flames make the pyre sick. That's the tricky after all, Malakh.
Here, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio. Yes. Incendio.
I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Revelio.
Awesome.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far. Revelio.
Hello, sir. What did you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's stealing everything that's not nailed down, and people have had enough. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of town.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lord Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. Incendio.
never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Oh, I'm just...
What do you... Can you tell... What do you...
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling that. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. Seems pleasant enough at some place. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Ugh, things are so foul.
Few witches or wizards correctly trace the history of Scotland's indigenous mazes back to their rightful source, the 15th century dark wizard known as Unan Blackwood. Born Unan Wood to a non-magical branch of the Wood family, Unan was misunderstood by his Muggle parents, and in an effort to fit in, sought solace in the family trade, hedge trimming. He could allegedly control the blackthorn bushes with his mind, create beautiful designs with these. This both impressed and infuriated his rather intolerant family. Their resentment only worsened upon young Unan's invitation to Hogwarts, where he was sorted into Hufflepuff House. It was at Hogwarts that Unan first met one Artemisia Black, descended by the Black family for her mother's dalliance with Artemisia's Muggle father. The half-blood Artemisia's relationship with blood purity was a complex one. She considered herself worthy of her mother's maiden name and blamed her father for her ostracization. At the same time, she did not fault Wood for her Muggle parentage, but would rather consider him to an unwilling, innocent victim of his Muggle impurity.
Rebellion.
Oh, cool, nice. I'm about to head off. Get some sleep before my class.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Rebellion.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go.
What are you up to now?
This looks intriguing. Let's see what's up his sleeve this time, Alan.
Rebellion. Incendio. Rebellion.
The password. This portrait guards a Gryffindor corner and recording a password for many who wish to enter. She and her friend Violet are known to wander among the other portraits, periodically helping themselves to vets upon their own.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revolution. Revelio.
Hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch is a secret passageway from Hogwarts to the cellar at Honeydukes. Can only be accessed using a particular charm.
Revelio. Revelio.
Alright, I'm going to finish up now. Okay, I'm going to turn in these tokens and have my character go off to sleep as I do as well.
All of my relatives work in the industry. Every one of them. I suppose I'd probably be a higher.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
That's 4, 5, 6,
This Dedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
8, 9,
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Well, I'm going to finish it off now, so take care, everyone.
Want to tell the Rebbe the words of the new song that we're singing with Mashiach, right? So I'm just going to read him. Am Yisrael, have no fear. Mashiach will be here this year. We want Mashiach now. We don't want to wait. Okay? We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. Oh yeah, Am Yisrael, have no fear. Mashiach will be this year. Am Yisrael, have no fear. Mashiach will be here this year. We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. We don't want to wait. We want Mashiach now. Mashiach now. We don't want to wait. Am Yisrael, have no fear. Mashiach will be here this year. Am Yisrael, have no fear. Mashiach will be here this year. We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. We don't want to wait. We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. We don't want to wait. Hey! Mashiach will be here this year. Am Yisrael, have no fear. Mashiach will